with Elegant Creations, and I'm here to do my Thursday tutorials. And this is purse number 3, and this is going to be a chapstick holder. And I made like a little pocket in here to put the chapstick in. And then I did 2 different kinds of chapstick holders. So this is one of them. Then I made this one right here. This I used the purse I did a couple weeks ago, and this one doesn't have it. Let's see. This one I put a little round thing here for the chapstick. Oops, I put it this way. That holds it right there. Okay. So I'm gonna try and show you how I did this one too. Okay. I'm gonna take this off because I need that. Okay. And then also I did another one that using, I'll leave the links below. I did a gift card holder. I bought this die for a gift card. Okay. And so I did that with this one, but I made it into a chapstick holder. Okay. And instead of these middle here, I sandwiched them together flat, and that's why I made this. And then I put a little round piece here for the chapstick. Okay. And then I did some holes here because I wanted it to match this. So I just kind of went with my punch and went all the way around. And then I used this little bow that I have. And I'll show you, this is the bow that it's supposed to look like. But I just took this bottom part and these two and did that. Okay. And I'm going to get started. And I already did all my scoring. Where is it? Okay, here it is. Sorry, because I've done this video twice already and it keeps cutting off on me. So I thought I need to shorten it a little bit. So I'm going to give you the measurements. And this is a no die holder. I did use a die for the handle, and that's about it. Okay, so, and the bow. I use a 6x6. Okay, and you score at 1 1/4 and 4 3/4. I'm sorry. And then I turn it this way, and I do 2 1/2 and then 3 1/2. Okay, so you do all your score lines. Okay, and you can crease these. Okay. Okay. So now, what you do, let's see, make sure I'm in camera. And so I fold this over, but this corner right here on the outside, I pinch it, and then I bring this towards me, and then bring it towards this folded flap right here. So it looks like that. Okay, some of you might have already done this type of box. They have them all over the internet. Okay. This is the easiest way I found to do this. Some people hold it up to them and then fold it. I found this easier. Okay. So then what you're going to do is you're going to put glue on just this part right here. The ends. Making noise with my glue. Okay. And then you just fold these in. Okay. Kind of hold it for a little bit. Sorry, when I move my desk, Okay, so then you're just going to bring this forward to up, and then I'm going to pinch the middle. And so it gives me a little crease right there. And at this point, you can glue this right here, put glue on each end, and that will make it sit like this. Okay, just like this one. Okay. It's up to you. I did this one where I did not glue it down. Okay, so then you just can have more freedom with it. Okay, it's really up to you. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I got my handles. So I cut 4, and then you put glue on that all over. Let's see. Just doing these 2 videos, I got a couple of these little things done because I had completed it and then it cuts off on me right at the end. I'm almost done. So I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. I just I'm an amateur at this. But live and learn. I'm learning. I've got to clean out my tablet. I keep saying that. I have pictures of my grandbaby, everything he does. I videotape. If it does something new, then I send it to their parents sometimes when he's here. Or they send me videos, so I have everything in my phone. I mean, on my tablet and my phone. It's all connected, so I need to clean it out. Okay, so this die comes with this little piece right here that can go in the middle. So I put the brown color. Okay. I'm going to do this one also. Let's see if these sell. I don't know. I had done these many years ago when I first started. I didn't really have pretty paper or anything. So now I think I have. These look a lot better. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue those down. Okay. I need to get clips, but I didn't bring any. Okay. And just do the other side. Make sure that they're even. Okay, put that to the side for a minute. And I'm going to get my little tag. That was my brown piece. Okay, and it comes also with this little tag here. The top and the bottom. I used this one a lot when I was doing my little signs for my little villages, my storefronts. I really like this die. So I just kind of fold it over at the back for the back on this part right here. Okay, and then I'm going to glue it to the back of the purse. Put it in the middle. And then I'm going to put Velcro. Okay. And that's it. That's how you do the little purse. And then you can make a little tag and put that on here, like I did on this one. And you can put bling and a bow. Where's my bow? I had a bow somewhere. There it is. And you can put a bow. I'm trying to do different bows, so those ones I was using on my big purses. Okay, so you do that. I think that's so cute, so elegant. This reminds me of the Louis Vuitton. So you can put the LV on there, or put Coco Chanel, whatever you want, or a little flower. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these, but that's this one. And I do want to show you how I made this one. Okay, and I had started already on the other video when it went off, and what I do is I cut the purse just like this, and then you cut one side off, and you can mark right here where it goes, so that because you're going to put it back. And then what you're going to do is you're going to score it. You're going to score this part right here at a 1/2 inch, and then fold it in, and then you're going to piece it inside. Okay, because it was a little too big, a little too wide, and I didn't want them that wide. Okay, and so then you're going to get a little strip of paper, 1 inch by 2.5, and you're going to wrap this around your chapstick. Make sure that you have at least one that has the paper on it, in case some of them are thicker than others, and you're just going to wrap it like that. Just going to form it. Okay, and then I'm just going to put glue here on both sides. And you can cut it a little bit bigger if you want, 2 3/4. This one wasn't as big. Just kind of wait till it dries. And then you can put clips if you want. Okay. I found this was the easiest. I don't know. There's a lot of different ways to do them. And then I just kind of you could put hot glue or your regular glue, wet glue. So I just kind of put that in there. I'm just going to put this back. That way gives it some stability. Okay. You're going to hold that down till it dries. Okay. And then I should have probably done this first. Okay. So on this particular die, let's see if I found it. What did I do with it? Oh, did I bring it? Oh, I did. It has this piece right here. Okay, so I had said last time you have to glue all these little pieces to make it adhere. But what I did was, when I went to that stamp convention, I bought this big huge roll of double-sided tape. So then I put this on my foil paper. I took just a small piece, I measured it, and then I ran it through my die cut machine. And I did put wax paper on the bottom also, because I wanted to make sure that it cut, because I didn't want to be poking at it. And so then this has the adhesive, and it's strong. I put this a little crooked, and I couldn't lift it. I couldn't move it at all. So then you just peel that off, and it has glue right there in front. And so then you just put that on your little purse. This was so much easier. I'm so glad I bought it. It was expensive. It was like $24. I thought it was expensive, but if I can use a lot of my decorative pieces like this that I hate doing, because I don't like gluing every little piece. Then my gold. Looking for my gold circles. Don't have them. Let me get my gold circles. I found one. I try and cut a whole bunch, but I think I used it on the pink one. So I already put one together when my video turned off. Okay, so then just put that on there. And then you'll put the other side also. Okay, then you would bring this forward. And again, I use this little tab. And you can use any closure you want. I like this one. Okay. And then I just use this little line right here, and I just did the same thing as I did the other one. Okay. Made a little. This is your back. Okay, then you put Velcro. My desk is a mess. And then just bring that forward. And there's your little chapstick holder. Open it up. I'm not sure how much I'm going to charge for these. 3 or 4 or 5. I don't even know. I've never really done. I haven't done these in years. So then I'm gonna put a little tag here and a bow, and then it would look something like this. This one doesn't have the. I forgot to put the chapstick part in here. This one's a little bit smaller, so you can do it as narrow as you think you need it. I just did that one. That's perfect. Okay. And then I'd make this one. And then I would do my little tag. I did put my Velcro on that one. Okay, and so that's these ones. And I'm going to kind of quickly show you all the other ones I did. I showed you the butterfly. There's this one that I just finished. This, oh, you can also put a gift card in here. It fits a gift card. And then this one I did it a little smaller here for a gift card. Okay, and then it ended up being taller. But you use a 6x6 piece of paper. And then this one I did like this black one, but I didn't put that decorative piece on this one. Okay. And then I did some smaller ones. I did, these ones are going to be for my jewelry, like for earrings and things. I do 2 different kinds of purses, and this one I did with the leather look. And then I did this one with the cross stitch, the embossing folder. Then I did some glitter. And then this one I put a little flap that I had, and I did the same handle as this one, but I cut off this little part here. Okay, that's what I did on that one. But these open up the same way. They're not open up like wide, so you can stick some jewelry or money or anything like that on these. Okay, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do next week. I made some new purses, and I have these 2. This one is the same one I showed before that had a flap, but I took the flap off, and I did that arch, the handle, and then I had this little key die that I got at a stamp show. And then this is the one from Stampin' Up, and I did do a tall one and a shorter one, so I am going to cut them at 4 inches. I like the shorter one better. And then I did the tassel on these, and then the bow. Okay, so these are the ones that I'm going to make for my compacts. And then I tried to do one, and I made this one. I did the puff paints, and then I put these diamond dots that I got from Dollar Tree, and I meant to look for some more, and I forgot today. I should have had some smaller ones, but these were a little too big, but I thought it came out cute. You know, instead of doing a flap, because I want the little compact to sit like this. It was just too closed up to do the compact. I wanted it to show. I wanted people to look in and see what was in there. But I don't know if I'm going to make these or not. But I thought it came out cute. But this was kind of tedious to do. But you have to be real careful where you place. You know, it flips, the diamond flips, and you have to be very precise, and that's hard for me. But it was cute. I do like it. I might do some more in different colors. But there was a purse on Pinterest that looked like this, but it had a chain instead of the handle. But it was so pretty, and I thought I'm gonna duplicate it just to see if I can. But that's that, and then that's it for all my little purses. Oh, and I did this one for the jewelry also in the teal. And next week, this is what I'm gonna show how to make those little purses next week. And so I hope you all enjoy all these little purses that I'm making. And thank you all so much for commenting and watching my videos. I really appreciate it. And have a good evening. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.